TCM presents a Dracula double feature in select cinemas October 25th and 28th only. For 2 days, see Bela Lugosi and 1931's Dracula. Then stay for the cult classic Spanish language version with a specially produced introduction by TCM's Ben Mankiewicz. TCM presents a Dracula double feature. Tickets on sale now at fathomevents.com.
Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. Tonight we're honoring the memory of James Dean, who 60 years ago, this coming Wednesday, famously died in a car accident on September 30th, 1955. At the time, he was the hottest new actor in Hollywood because of his riveting performance in just one film, East of Eden, which had opened in March of 1955, with his next film, Rebel Without a Cause, not yet seen and wouldn't be until it opened 4 weeks later. Meanwhile, James Dean had just finished shooting a third film, Giant, but that film wouldn't be released until a year later. But those three major films have made James Dean, of course, one of Hollywood's most enduring stars. What's somewhat been lost in his history, though, is the fact that there was much more to James Dean's career than those three movies. In the early 50s, he was, in fact, very busy working and honing his craft on television. He made dozens of appearances in anthology TV programs, many of which were performed live, most never shown again, but recorded and preserved, and we're showing several tonight. Up next, we have James Dean and a story from the series called Studio One in Hollywood. It's an episode titled Sentence of Death, which was originally broadcast on August 17th, 1953. It's a story about a New York party girl played by Betsy Palmer, who's the only reliable witness to a murder. But because of her tawdry reputation, the police don't take her statement seriously, resulting in an innocent man being tried, convicted, and sentenced to death. Her dilemma is, will she be able to convince the police that they have the wrong man? Now, if you're not familiar with Betsy Palmer, many know her best for her role as the mother Mrs. Voorhees in the original 1980 version of Friday the 13th. Betsy was also the nurse that all the fellows ogled in the movie Mr. Roberts with Henry Fonda. Betsy was also a famous face for years as a celebrity panelist on the TV game show I've Got a Secret. But here she is doing all she can to get Jimmy Dean off death row. From 1953, Sentence of Death.